Our project for this year is the optimization of spray cooling systems in a microgravity environment. Research has been done on this before, but it's been conflicting results. Some have shown that microgravity conditions actually increase the efficiency of the cooling. Some have shown it decreases. So the first part of our research is going to be clarifying which of those is right. The second part of our research is actually trying to identify a relationship between the spray velocity and the amount of heat flux that's acquired, so the amount of heat that is removed from the surface. And by identifying a relationship like that, we can hopefully use that to optimize future systems to use as little energy and resources as possible, which will be good for long-term space flights and things like that.
There have been a lot of challenges as a team overall. Some things we won't be able to test, like whether or not the liquid capture will work in microgravity, because we can't test that till we get there. But I would say that we're probably 85 to 90% of the way there.
We need to finish building the experiment is the main part of it. We've already written the proposal, we've been accepted by NASA, and right now, as soon as we finish the experiment and get some ground data, then we'll be able to go to Houston and do our experiment.
Okay, so whenever we go down to Houston, we're going to have a week of preparation before the flight week. In that, we're going to be briefed on the proper etiquette while we're on the center and also how to handle ourselves while on board. Then we're going to spend a couple hours on 2 days flying the experiment. So 4 of us and 1 alternate will be up on the plane monitoring the experiment, making sure that everything goes the way that we planned. And then after we land, we'll be getting getting all the data processed and putting that into a final report.
One thing I'm really looking forward to is the gratification of saying, yes, we have data, and now we've actually done research and we can present our findings to the world. And another side of that is we get to go to Johnson Space Center, which I've never done before. So that's exciting in itself. Yeah.
It's given me a lot of real-world hands-on experience, I'll tell you that. The ability to conduct an experiment, look at something objectively and say, this happens because of this, what if I try this? And then trying to go through that thought process, the algorithm, and see how things will change and determining whether or not you did the experiment in a repeatable and predictable way.
And what we really hope is to identify the relationship between the spray velocity and the heat flux that I was talking about. If we find what we're looking for with that, then potentially NASA could use it on future space flights